to speed for a little bit of inspiration.
I really wish I could.
You want to give it a shot?
No, my brain is all broken.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember where I feel like we had wandering that happened before we found the zombie pit, but I don't remember.
Yeah, you guys started with the corpse flower.
Right. That's
Yeah.
yeah. We butchered the corpse flower. It was kind of fantastic. Um, was there something between that and the zombies? I don't recall there being, but
Yeah, a big room full of a ton of cultists. Well, I wouldn't say a
oh
big room,
right.
but there's a room full of
Just
cultists.
yeah, the first room of the actual lair where we found the people who theoretically are on watch and also like the barracks, um, including some spellcasters, all of which we killed. Um, some of them pretty horrifically. um, they had a devil with them, a spiny devil with them that vanished, right?
Once you did see it before a wall of light was cast, and then those that passed beyond the wall of light noticed it wasn't there. And when the wall of light was dispersed, the devil was not there either.
Hmm.
Noticed by everyone.
And then we had kind of a short debate on whether or not it would be well worth the while to take a breather, or if we did feel like we were on a timer. And we concluded that we were on a timer, so we kept following the direction that Rue was known to be, and in doing came across a not a trap, but a effectively a Rube Goldberg machine that was going to unleash about 100 zombies into the sewers and possibly into the greater complex of the city, um, all being hypnotized by a what we came to see as a cage with a strand of hair from a solar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
A solar within it. Ragnarok climbed the ceiling and lowered a rope to capture the object and bring it to the rest of the group. Um, and then Durham shredded the zombies with tearing the earth apart underneath them, as the like cage doors opened so that they would have been unleashed as they like started to flee. They just got ripped apart. And then they got, I think, bombed from above too a little bit. Um, and we got the magic item, which was Hair of the Solar, a noble warrior who craves battle once again. And as we were headed back onto the trail, there were cultists on the stairs who had like come after the noise and have engaged us.
Very good. And I'll go in and take some inspiration. Just take some, you know?
I could take a couple if you
Yeah.
insist.
Yeah, just take some, right? Don't take the whole bowl. Okay. Not exactly sewer. Generic dungeon it is. Cool. You have you've collected the hair of the solar, absorbed it into your weapon. You have destroyed almost all of the zombies. There are a few that are down here, and then like one or two stragglers are in a pipe moving around. Um, and you find yourselves. Let me bring you to the map. You find yourselves. Uh, Two cultists have just drawn blades after coming to investigate the incredible performance made by Zal. The Nat 20 gave in many ways. Gave you two cultists. Cool. And they are drawing blades. They are initiating combat. So I'll need everybody to roll initiative.
That one. All right.
Oh no.
Okay. And Ragnarok.
I feel like I ask you this a
climbs to
lot.
the
Do you have
ceiling.
advantage on initiative checks?
Yeah, that's how I dodged in that one.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It was on the table, I see.
My game did the game said paused, and I was stuck on the
Oh.
overworld map.
Oh my god, I didn't get a
Sorry.
4.
Let me unpause. My apologies.
For whatever reason, there we go. Okay, because I was like on the overworld and couldn't switch back for some reason. It was like, oh, you're not in combat, dude.
Yeah, it's scene by scene combat, not global. Yeah. Okay. Do you have initiative on your rolls, all? I mean, advantage on your initiative rolls?
No.
Okay. Just because I saw 2 rolls in there.
Yeah, I don't know why. The first one was a 17. It actually gave me both advantage. No, the first one was a 2. First one was a 2.
Yeah, I see the 7, and then I see the 22.
Yeah, the 7 is the right one.
Okay, 7 is the right one. Okay, and it gives you. Oh, you're just in the list twice. If I.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, no, you're
It
right.
didn't even give me advantage. It simply rolled me twice.
Oh boy, the 2 cultists go last.
Well,
Oh no.
Oh,
you hate to hear
oh,
that.
oh boy.
I feel
Okay.
bad.
Okay, hell yeah.
Look,
Look, I'm not gonna start the music
job
Please.
job.
for these two boys. Rhaenyra, you're up first.
Okay.
They were just clapping, right? And be like, wow, incredible. I mean, I knew you guys were good, but wow,
And then,
to see you in person. And then they
Oh,
draw
that's rough.
blades, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely gonna hit the boy. Yep, he's dead.
Oh my god.
Tumbles down the stairs a little bit.
The force just takes him over.
Yeah, definitely hits.
All right.
Just 2 throat shots.
Oh god, just instantly. Holy shit. Okay, that's the end
I
of
guess
combat.
I'll move to see if I can see anything else coming down the hall.
Yeah. You should like have a little sight, and then you see like there's torches.
Yes.
And from there you can see by the torches there are some doors.
Okay. Well. Ready to keep going?
Yeah.
Walk over the bleeding bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just run their pockets real quick? 10 those.
Yeah, would you like to?
Yes, please.
Yeah. um. Okay.
Maybe they weren't broke. That's all I'm checking for.
Okay. Yeah. On between the 2 of them, you find 30 gold pieces and 40 silver pieces.
Nice. Group.
Also,
There
my
you-
game is stuck on paused.
Everybody's game should be paused. Right
Okay.
now. Yeah, I just
Got
didn't want
it.
anybody moving while Firm was investigating the
Okay,
stuff for the
2.
moment.
30 gold and what was the other one? Sorry.
40 silver. 40
All right.
silver. Let's see.
I put it in
Ember,
group loot.
you're up front. Okay. Cool. As you're making your way, actually, no, you guys are fine for now. Cool. Ember, you see there's a door here.
Yep.
And you can see there's
3 doors
additional
and the
doors, yeah, going upward.
hallway continues, or looks like it opens up a little bit.
Hi, Bubby.
Maybe a big room. Do we just want to? Should we clear the door? So let's clear the door. I'll open this door.
You find that that
Rainier,
door
get up
locked.
here. There might be more throats to shoot.
Hello.
You do find that door is locked.
Oh, it's locked. We got keys off some of those caster cultists, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we got key. Yeah.
I don't know if they'll work, but yeah, we found I don't know if it was a single key or a set of keys. I don't really remember, but
Set of
Yeah.
keys.
yeah, I'll
One way to find out. I will start at one side of the key ring and just keep trying.
Okay. It's not a massive key ring. Let's say there's several keys on there. And on the fourth try, you find the door unlocks. And you're able to open it should you want. Cool. You see a zombified corpse looking at the wall away from you, and then its head just turns in your direction as it like slowly begins making movement to the new activity that's occurred.
I will. I would say I will two-hand gesture at Rainier.
I'll shoot it.
Ember doesn't even duck.
Definitely is.
Or you?
Still alive.
Okay.
Definitely hits.
There we go.
Okay.
Undead Fortitude may fuck me on this one, but
Yeah.
Dealt radiant.
oh,
That
radiant
was
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I was like, you do radiant damage, don't you? Cool. Bypasses, shuts down the undead fortitude, and with a loose gate like wheeze, it just collapses down onto the ground. You see, there's a door on the other side of the room.
Where's my sense pointing me?
Your sense is pointing you north.
Okay.
Stepping
Just-
in here.
Yeah, real quick look around this room.
Yeah. A simple stone room. Clearly, I mean, it's currently being used as a holding cell for a zombie. But you see, there's like, straw bedding put down. There is like a little source of water in here, though the water seems to be a little putrid. But there's signs like around, like there are signs in this room that people have been in here, right? Not like one individual, but like there's signs that people have been in this place. But there's only one zombie in here now.
I think there's some sort of holding pen for this thing. But I mean, there's another door, so that'd be a little weird. Should
Are
I
there
really
any?
keep going on after Rue, or do we want to keep checking these, or check them after he gets got?
I think we should come back.
We got keys, so no problem. I will close and lock the door.
Okay, door is locked.
I'm presuming I'm just
check
still
to make
north.
sure those two doors are locked?
That might be a problem.
Okay. Stepping forward, just to pause where everybody is for the moment. Um, Ember, as you're moving forward, you begin to make out the sounds of like people talking, like little laughter coming from the north, and you can see now from your vision in the darkness. um, there are indeed there's like a little dining area here, almost similar to the one you found before. You see a few cultists there, seeming to be talking amongst themselves, and you see one of them who's currently laughing, taking a sip of his ale, and he sets it down, and you see he just looks to the left, squints his eyes a bit, and you see he's in the motion of like standing up. Is there anything you would like to do upon seeing this? Like, he is making eye contact with you.
But none of the others seem to have noticed me. Just that one.
There's just the one is like he has seen you, and is beginning to push himself up, out of his seat.
There's a smart move, and then there's what I'm about to do, which is grab a card out of my deck of strange illusions and just throw it at him.
Okay. Okay, very cool. Very cool. You should have access to the list if you
Yep.
yeah, and then if you open it up, and then there's the roll button at the bottom,
Deck
the
of-
bottom
well,
right.
there's also, you made a table in the rollable tables category. Is that?
You can use it from the item, but there's also like in the rollable tables, there's the deck of strange illusions.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. If you click it to like open it, it'll show you like the list of things, but there's a roll button at the bottom. It just like if you try to roll it from not that place, it doesn't work correctly.
Got it.
Okay. And
Just what I needed right now.
just what we needed. Okay, and the range is
And
how
I
far
can-
do you toss it?
I believe it's 30 feet. Deck of strange illusions. Yeah, throw it to the ground at a point within 30 feet of me. So as far as 30 feet is
As
down
far
the
as 30
hallway.
feet will go.
Fucking
Okay.
kobold.
Right at the end of the table.
Classic. Okay.
It's worth remembering, this is just an illusory kobold.
Hell yeah.
I need to
Kobold.
delete entry 32 out of the table.
He's fucking dancing.
Well, you don't have to delete from the table. It's
whoops.
if it's working correctly, it removes it from the possibility of rolling. That's how it works.
Oh, okay. Can I reset? No. Okay. Well, I definitely deleted that. So
Okay, no more kobolds. Hey, and
'cause the card is used up. So
Yeah. Hey, that is also a solution, Ted. Thinking outside the box.
I mean, there's a delete button like right there.
I know, it's right there for it. Okay, cool. Kobold pops into existence. This guy pushes himself up, but is like jumps backwards at the kobold. You see everybody else's eyes in the room light up at this. And they all begin moving. And we are going to roll initiative as the kobold brandishes their sword menacingly.
The meta thing would have been to try to like hold person the caster or something, but that just these are people.
These are people. If everybody can roll initiative, please.
Not good. Not good. Firm, you there?
I thought I sent a message. I'm outside with my dogs real quick. They had to go potty.
Oh, do you want me to
I
roll
think- I don't-
initiative for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah, you got it.
I thought my message had sent. I'm sorry.
Oh, firm. 21 ahead of the pack so
Well,
far.
Okay, so you mean to tell me the time that I'm not actively there is when I roll above a 4?
Uh-huh. You rolled a natty 18, buddy.
Hey, girl.
Unfortunately, it might be your turn.
I have 3 spell slots. 1 level 2, I believe, and 2 level 1s. I
Yeah, we'll
would
take a
like
look.
to
I haven't
use-
rolled the NPCs yet, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll see how it
If you
shakes
only
out.
have those, maybe hang on to them. I don't think we're in the climax here. We're only like it's just another room.
Oh, yeah, very cool. I put them in there. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Cool. Okay, Firm, you are indeed top of the list, my friend.
firebolt at the second farthest one from me.
Okay,
Well-
you from your line of sight can only see one. You can only see actually the illusory kobold. Would you like to move up?
As long as it doesn't put me too far up, then yes.
You still have 4 party members ahead of you at this point.
Yeah, if that works. If I can get up and see more, then that'll work.
Yeah, I'll move you 20. Boy, even with 20, your distance is tough. You don't see anybody to target, but you can target the table that you see, but you don't see anybody at that table. You have
Can I
another
put
10 foot.
guidance?
I was gonna say you have
If
another
that-
10 foot of movement if you want to move all, full 30.
No, because if that's the case, I'll just give guidance to, let's go with Zal.
Guidance to Zal. Okay.
I feel like he might be the one that ends up having to make the check, so why not?
Okay.
He gives out Bardics. I'll give him a small one.
That's nice.
Guidance to Zal. You still would have 15 foot of movement because you're at 35 movement. Do you want to move back away? Get further away from things, or stay where you are?
Stay behind Ember and Rainier and them, but like
Okay. Yeah.
Firm's reckless. He'll stay close.
Okay. Cool. You are near your party members, but they may move from you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yo, it's Dorky. Actually, for this, I will use combat music. Okay, cool. Okay. What is Dorky gonna do? What do you do? Okay, excellent. You hear somebody shout, "Don't worry, I got it!" And he rushes forward towards the kobold, strikes out handsomely, and is frustrated as the kobold somehow is not killed by his attack. You see his head turn towards your lot down in the hallway, illuminated by the torches. And he says, "Oh, shit, it's them!" But that's his turn. And God, just one of the funniest things is you'll see it when you get in the room, but one of the pipes goes to this room, and the zombies that you let out, this is where the pipe leads.
Oh my god.
As they go in and just start attacking anybody randomly. Okay. They're going after him. That one's going after him. This one is just rushing forward. Okay. Let me uninvis them. They're just all on the same turn. Okay. Cool. Yeah, Ember, you see two zombies just rush out randomly towards people as you hear them start. There's screams of people just going, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Who unlocked the pipes?" Okay, slam. That's a miss. Slam. That's a hit. Okay. And slam. That's a miss. Okay. Incredible. Okay. The spellcaster. Okay. They begin casting a spell.
I don't think anyone's even close.
It's
I can't stop it either way. I don't have the spell slot.
It's 60 feet, I believe. Zol, do you have counterspell?
No.
No? Okay. I didn't know if you did or not.
Sean's like, oh, so nobody's got it. Say less.
Okay. Oop, I don't need to mention. Okay, cool. They begin casting a spell, and you see the stone and tile work on the ground begin cracking and splitting and rising upward, stacking brick by brick as a stone wall is put up to delay your approach. No. I think you can still see through that kind of wall. Okay. I'll just draw a normal wall then. Okay. Stone wall goes up as the sounds of screams and combat becomes muted behind brickwork. Okay. What's a zombie's AC? Oh, that does hit. Okay. Okay, Rainier.
Okay, so this here is wall.
If you move up, you will find that you will not be able to see or move further into the room. But the
Right.
wall is not like completely sealed against the hallway. There's like a small bit of squeeze room.
Hmm. And does it extend all the way into this corner here?
Can you see that? That's an answer you would have to Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'm
Yes.
trying to see if it's a shadow being cast or if it's a. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I will draw on top of the wall so you actually physically see it too.
Let me see if I've got anything to fuck with this wall real fast. Oh,
Oops. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Can you
I
please?
be worried about this decision, but
Okay, it's like that.
perfect. Thank you. I think I'm going to walk through the wall.
Yo. Okay. Activating ethereal step. Okay.
I don't feel good about this decision.
Yeah. Okay. um, walking through the wall. I will put you just on the other side. You should be able to move now. We'll say that's just 5 feet to pass through because you are
Okay.
technically just moving into another square.
Okay, I believe that is all of my movement, but I will stay in here for, I would assume, this round and the duration of next round, so I won't be in this place when I come out of the ethereal plane. So I've used my action, so I have to end my turn now and wait till my next turn to step out.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, because it lasts a number of rounds equal to your. So it
It
lasts.
doesn't take an action to activate, though, does it? It
Oh,
just
no, it's
says
just at the
say
start of my
you
turn.
can do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well. Okay, well then, I'll take an action to dash then and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Actually, I think I can go there total. Okay.
Okay. Very good.
Yep. And that'll be all.
Okay. Bold maneuvers. And you're in the ethereal. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they go after the fucking zombies. Okay, Amber. You just watched as Rainier faded from view.
Mhm. I do not have stone shape prepared, but God, that would have been funny.
That would have been really good.
So instead, I will simply try to dispel the wall. I will cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
Okay.
So I will need to make a Wisdom check.
You will need to make a wisdom check. The wall remains.
I have 1 inspiration I will spend. I don't want to burn a 3rd level spell slot for nothing.
A nat
That's
20.
what I thought.
Well,
Oh.
That's what I thought.
Yo.
stone.
Why does everybody keep using fire and stone against me? And as the wall is coming down, I want to bust through it like the Kool-Aid Man. I'm dead serious.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to just
Hell
run
yeah.
through the fucking wall.
Hell yeah. That can be like as you're breaking through, that's your dispel, right? Your holy symbol blazing. Hell yeah.
Just fist through.
Yeah, and the room is shattered, or stone fragments go shattering across the room before fading before actually impacting anybody. Incredible. You should be able to move yourself.
I can't actually, because there is still apparently a wall.
Oh, there's a wall in your way. I took away my drawing, but not not the wall. Okay, the wall is gone.
Ready? I am just gonna go.
That's your kobold friend.
Yep, running up to
Okay.
my kobold friend.
Okay.
That's it. That was my action and my movement.
Okay,
No
very
bonus.
cool. Super cool. Okay, Rainier's in the ethereal.
Holy shit! There are 3 zombies in here. I thought there was like 1 or 2.
Yeah, three made it through. A couple made it in. Okay. Okay, Amber, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me as this guy over here begins casting a spell?
Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you shrug off the effects of the spell he was casting, much to his chagrin. And you see he turns and makes a run. Rainier, you have that weird experience as someone runs through you, and they have no idea that they have done so. Okay, that is their turn. Zahul.
Okay. Knowing how Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I'm going to walk up as I do, very visibly starting to cast a spell.
They do know you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna bait a counter spell out of them 100% because they know that you are a caster.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is I will next time I do this, I will send a private message to somebody else where I'm like, this is what I'm casting. Because yeah, I was gonna try to cast Firebolt rather, knowing that probably if I looked like I was casting a spell, because I'm a bard, it would just look like I'm playing an instrument and manipulating weave.
Yeah. Though, like, you can't, like, without subtle spell, you can't, like, fake it or anything,
No,
right?
right.
So you
I'm
either
trying
are
to
or
cast
are
a
not.
firebolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to just, counter spell resolves. I will give a bardic inspiration to Ember. And then I will, let me see my movement. I don't have that much movement. Step behind Ember.
Okay, very good. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, very good. Durham.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is start moving up. 10, 20, 30. Okay.
Are you still concentrating on spike growth, or did you let that go?
No, that's I've dropped that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think what I will do is yeah, let's do this. My spores extend out and try and attach themselves to people within that cube, and whomever they attach to, the spores sort of pulse with a little bit of light.
Okay, very cool. Rainier obviously doesn't need to make the save because they're not on this plane of existence. Okay. Actually, I probably should have kept that because it was telling me what the saving DC is. It's a deck save. Your DC is
18.
18. That's a fail.
Yeah, we can't see Rainier, right?
No,
You're just
they are
gone.
on. Yeah, they are on the
Yeah.
ethereal.
Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Got them all.
Nice.
Yeah, I like to think the little spores are pulsing with light to their respective heartbeats.
Cool.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I don't think this will give them the stun condition, but I will just because it kind of looks like a sparkle. Incredible. Anything else?
That is it.
Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. This guy here, who had initially seen you, Ember, and a zombie is currently fending off a zombie. He kind of shoves it off and gathers his breath for a moment and just screams, "It's the fucking fifth season!" And
Hey, we know.
tries to attack this zombie. Yo, nat 20! He's whittling your enemies down for you. Okay, zombies still up. This guy here just books it. You see, he runs and runs. Okay. You do anything?
Run for their life.
Let me check. The one that I run, he does stuff. Ooh, that's a shame. That's a shame for the bad guys. Okay. This guy here rushes forward. Okay. Zombie actually goes down. Okay. Firm.
All right. Let's see. I have 35. Sure do. Right behind Zal. For
Oh,
once,
yeah.
I'll play like a real wizard.
As you're running by these doors, Firm, you
Mm-hmm.
hear just banging on the other side of them.
I'm just gonna pretend like I don't. He's not gonna handle that. He's only got 3 spell slots left. He knows his limits. Oh, I have 2 and 2. Nice. Let's see. You. Nope, he remembers this. This one, spellcaster here. And he walks in, and because he heard somebody screaming, "Yo, it's the 5th season," and they took off running. He walks in throwing up gang signs for the 5th season.
Okay,
And
what do they look like? What are
those
those
are just-
season gang
he's
signs
trying to
look like?
like
Just a
he's trying to,
5?
like, it's like a 5, and he's trying to make like a knife out of his hand, so he's just like fumbling his fingers. Not really anything. He's just
Why?
trying.
Why are you waving at them?
And at the end of it, he would just launch a firebolt.
Sick. I mean, yo, that hits, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nat 20 hits.
So if you throw game side, you get a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Strangest thematic components ever.
Holy cow. Very cool.
And that's
Yeah,
it.
I guess that advantage is unnecessary.
I didn't know you gave me advantage.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. Such
No.
simple things. Such
Yeah.
simple things. Yeah. Anything else, Mr. Firm?
No, that's it.
Okay,
Firm's
very
happy with
good.
himself.
Yeah, they didn't like that, for sure. Dorky here. Dorky? Oh boy. I mean, this kobold's got to go down. Oh, incredible strike as the kobold lashes and strikes out at this creature as well. You see a look of confusion on Mr. Dorky's face as a zombie grabs him from behind and tries biting into his neck. Oh, it is that zombie's turn. Cool. Oh, the zombie gets shoved off with a nat 1, not able to take a bite. Okay, it is the spellcaster's turn. They are fairy fired. Okay. They're not concentrating. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hmm. That's kind of mean, right? Okay. Okay. They go to cast a spell.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, no
Nobody can
one's
stop.
got the spell slots or the spell to do it.
Is it this one? This one?
This one is going to cast a spell. Yes.
May I ask one more question then?
Yeah.
Last turn, what spell did they happen to have cast? I was currently away from my computer.
They
so.
cast a wall of stone,
Uh,
or they did a thing, and then a wall of stone appeared.
Yeah. I mean, they were clearly casting magic, and a wall of stone appeared before you.
Mhm. That's 5th level, I do believe.
It is. You, a wizard, would know.
Look, I'm learning. Me as a person, not the wizard.
The wizard's real dumb.
Trying to decide, is it really worth it? I don't think it is. He's just gonna risk it for the biscuit. Never mind.
Okay. They can finish their casting.
What was that?
I was trying to move the map down, but I'm like in template placement mode, so it's more difficult to do so.
I thought that was thematic sound effects for the spell.
Yeah, I cast a spell.
It's a decent sound for a cloud.
Cool. Classic cloud.
Yeah,
film.
shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking.
It's kind of what these things do. Honestly, should have done a stinking cloud better, but this will do just fine.
I don't have advantage on this because it's already went past my turn, correct?
Everybody who's near me gets +1.
Okay.
We don't
which
have to make the
is
save till the start of our turn.
yeah. You don't have to make it to the start of your turn. You can roll it now as your save, but or you can do it at the start of your turn. And would you have advantage from?
Nothing personally, but I didn't know if damn words. Adam.
No.
I didn't know if Adam was joking and said when he said he gave me advantage.
Oh no! He was talking about fairy fire. The spell, the enemy, like you have advantage to hit these enemies, right?
Okay.
He didn't do like a silvery barbs thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. No problem at all. Cool. They cast a spell. They're fairy fired. They're going to reposition themselves in the room. Get a little cover from these barrels. Okay. These fucking zombies, man, cracks me up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Rainier, you're in the ethereal right now. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm gonna just go this way and
Okay.
wait till the beginning of my next turn when I come back.
Okay. Are you able to end it early or just as an effect that lasts until it
Um,
stops?
I believe that when we were looking at the language, you determined that I'm there for the duration, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, because it says it lasts a number of rounds equal to your thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't say you can stop this. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. There's a lot of other stuff in the game like that. So,
Yeah.
cool. In the ethereal in this place? Oh yeah. So, moving through this place in the ethereal, there's like you can see like shadows moving in the wisp around things. This is definitely not a pleasant place to be in the ethereal. It has drawn a lot of negative energy. um, but you see a lot of shadows like coalescing and being almost drawn towards the stairway leading to the north. And the stairs are going downward. um, but you see it. You see some of those shadows just kind of flowing up in that direction.
All right.
Okay, this guy here, Mr. Annoyed. He certainly is. Gonna try and help. Actually, he'll. That does hit. Okay, Ember. Start of your turn. What's your save?
+1 for
have-
Zal, correct?
Yep. And
+1
you
from
are
Zal.
currently the only recipient of a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
I'm not on the reroll mask though.
19, so that's a success.
19 is a success. Okay. Half on save. Okay. You take 12 poison damage. Poison damage. Yeah.
I'll take the attack for opportunity. I want to move. I know that you're the one casting the spell, so I am going to step out first off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can they see me since it's
No, when you step
It's supposed
out,
to
they
go.
can't. They can't see you until you absolutely appear. So there's no up.
just tell us where Rue is and we'll let you go, except you. And I think I still have that dagger out, so I'm not actually going to hit him with a dagger. That's a terrible plan. No, I guess I had to put the dagger away to draw a card. I will go ahead and before I get there, like right about here, I will throw a ball of fire. Target. We'll up my spell book. Hit him with the produce flame. attack at advantage.
Oh yeah, big hit.
Uh-huh. And what is... never mind. 4 fire damage and a con check.
Okay. They do succeed on the con save.
DC 10, not a hard
Alright.
one.
Not a super hard one. As they feel confident the cloud kill is gonna do stuff, they are actually gonna use their reaction to reflect agony back to you.
Okay.
So I'll need a wisdom save, DC 15.
Okay. Nailed it. With a
Hell yeah.
5.
Okay. 6 psychic damage. Worth it. Okay. Any other movement or anything?
Oh boy, do I want to use my last 2nd level slot? I sure do. Since all I did was cast a cantrip, I will go ahead and once again chuck throw a hammer at her. That's gonna circle around and beat her down.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon is my last 2nd level spell slot. But advantage on the attack. One of those is a crit.
Yo.
I don't know.
You
what,
rolled a 1 and a 20.
Yeah, I was
Incredible.
gonna say that's my 2nd nat 1 dude, that's been dodged by having advantage. Does this count as a actually, you know what I have not used yet, since I did not use it on my produce flame again. I will go ahead and add my I can't add Blessed Strikes to this. Blessed Strikes would have had to have been added to the cantrip. Or a weapon attack.
Yeah. I mean, you can add it to the...
But I will, however, add the... What is your Bardic Inspiration die?
1d8.
So 2d8 for a crit. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
There should
I
actually be
believe you
another
need... Yeah, it was like
D8
another D8 because the spiritual weapon crits.
Boom. 1.
Ooh. There's the
So,
one.
22 damage. Hey, that ups that DC to 11.
Okay, that's pretty good. They rolled extremely high on their con save.
Yeah,
Okay. Incredible though. Very, very cool. Okay. They did not enjoy that at all. Anything else?
First one tells us where Rue is, gets to leave. Rest of you can tell us where Rue is, and we'll beat you up a little bit, and then you can leave. That's it. That's all I got. That was my action. Oh no, I'm actually going to move those last.
That sounds pretty convincing in from my point of view. So, yeah, why not? At least they know. They recognize. They know who we are.
This guy here.
6 charisma, y'all. 6 charisma.
This guy here, Ravid Landenby. You hear them speak out beneath their mask as they say, "I'm not telling you shit. Looks like the 5th season won't make it to see a 6th. Am I right? Ha ha!
Lame.
Firm's gonna cup his mouth and follow along with Ember and be like, "Yo, that's kind of trash."
What is it they're gonna do? Okay. You see, they actually come down here. Okay. Can you make another wisdom saving throw, Miss Ember?
Sure can. 17.
Okay, you avoid whatever spell that they were casting at you. Okay. Zahul, What's your save for the cloud kill?
I had a 12, but I think I don't have any modifier for that. Just 12.
Okay. That is going to be a failure. You're going to take 24 poison damage,
Okay.
but doesn't you can continue your turn.
Do my health. Okay. I don't know how big the cloud is. I am certainly just running forward until I'm not in the cloud anymore.
Sure.
Probably sticking to the wall because it's what I can feel without looking.
Mm-hmm.
And tear out to here. I will begin to cast a spell. I'm clearly looking at the red mage.
They already used their reaction, so you
Okay.
see them make a move towards you, and then frustration fill their
Yep.
face.
So yeah, it was a firebolt.
Um, 18 hits. 13, holy, okay.
I'm going to use a bonus action to use my legs.
Okay. Concentration failure, cloud kill drops.
And then I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. Not upcasting it. So I'm actually gonna do. We'll start with the first one at the red mage.
Mm-hmm. Solid hit.
Another one at the red mage. Okay.
Okay, nat 20. They look real fucked up.
Third one at the red mage. I feel like I'm calling him red mage because of Final Fantasy, and I don't know if
red mage works. They have
Yeah.
red robes,
it's got red mage vibes.
Oh, they are at death's door.
Okay. That is action, bonus action. I currently have a +2 to AC as I'm vibrating.
Vibrating Durham.
All right. Gonna keep this simple and walk up here and take a swing at the dude in front of me.
Ooh. He manages to parry you off for a moment.
Right, and I will swing with the other end of the staff.
That he does not see coming. Yo, he had 6 HP total.
Hold on. Why is
Nice.
your shillelagh doing a D4? Doesn't it automatically do a D8 once you turn it to shillelagh?
Yes, it should.
Well, did you actually cast the shillelagh on this turn?
No,
or are you
but
just
I've had
using
it
the
cast.
shillelagh weapon?
Yeah,
Okay, you've had it
Right.
cast. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's-
Right, and I talked about this with Sean beforehand because this is using the polearm master feat, and the polearm master feat explicitly
Oh.
says that the other
Got it.
end is a
Oh,
D4.
it
We're going with the
supersedes
D4.
it. Okay.
got it.
Got
That, yeah, that's the bonus action.
There's a
It says
stack.
bonus attack.
Yeah.
There's a stack.
Yeah, it's crazy. Looking around, I think I will use my bonus action to cast Blade Ward myself. No.
Didn't you use
Oh
your
no,
bonus action to
I
strike
just
with
used
the...
my bonus action. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so that's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Mary? Oh, there's Mary. Okay. Okay. Mary moves. Right? 'Cause you don't have anything to. Oh, you actually do things. You actually have something that they could do. Okay. Zal, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Possibly. Maybe not. No.
Okay. I Oh, okay. I didn't announce spell was being cast, but I think you all have stated nobody has counterspell currently.
Yeah, tapped.
Yeah, but still like to make sure that you guys are aware. Cool. Okay, Zal, you are hold person is completed and you
Okay.
are paralyzed by it.
I just saw this person cast a spell, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going to use my reaction and do a little damage with my Halo of Spores.
It has to
Oh.
move near-ish to you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's within 10 feet. My apologies.
You have a
I keep,
different thing later on that's to throw.
right.
It first,
I keep thinking that I'm a level higher, and I've got that, but I do
Yeah.
not. So sorry about that.
Okay, no, that's fine. I don't. Oh, okay. Let me undo the damage.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
There
Cool.
you go.
Okay. It cast its spell. And you see it also. It just backs up to get within the stairwell, starting to go downward there. Okay, that person continues to run. This guy here. They've got to take care of these fucking zombies. They're not. They're slowly chipping away. They're just little guys. Okay. Firm.
King Kong. Where's he at? Him? Yeah, the one using that. What I would assume would be using hold person on him.
That one, you would have seen them cast a spell. They're up here.
Oh.
He's also fairy fired. I
You know
think.
what? That's fair. Is that what that is? That
Yep.
little swirly symbol?
Little swirly is the
You have
fairy fire.
advantage on
Yeah.
attacks on that.
Yeah, boy. Fireball.
It definitely hits.
Pretty good. Not
Fails the concentration. Paralysis is removed.
bad.
And there was one earlier that said something that was casting a spell. Oh wait, I had a comeback, but it's too late now. Couldn't see him.
Okay. Any further movement or anything?
No, he's
You see a well, you don't know that it's super friendly, this kobold. It is seemingly growling and gnashing its teeth at everything that moves around it.
has it really moved? I've been standing in the hallway, so it's been right there in front of me the whole time.
It literally can't move. Actually, can it
can.
move? It can move
Yeah.
around, like it can move within a distance to the card, right?
Yeah,
So
that
it's-
sounds right.
It's doing a bit of a caper. It's dancing.
I think it's like 10
Cavorting.
foot, 20 feet, something from the card.
Anywhere within
Ah.
30 feet of its card.
30 feet on the card. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Yeah,
nice.
it's over here, fucking up these people, getting them all upset. Okay.
Keep
Zombo.
the zombies busy once the zombies kill the rest of the cultists.
Yeah.
Zombo. Okay, 1 and 2 is Durham. 3 and 4 is the other things. It's a 4.
Right.
It goes for the cultist behind it.
One of them smells less like him.
It just killed this fucking cultist with one hit. The cultist had 3 HP it rolled. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
boy.
Oh yeah, that zombie's on the ground eating. Oh yeah. Oh, it loves that.
The zombie's doing work, all right. Can we adopt
Zombie.
him?
These zombies are seemingly a boon. A
Herm needs
boon,
a
I
pet,
tell
and
you.
these seem to be helping.
Okay. Their thing here? Okay. I don't think they yeah, they don't have a lot of good stuff going on here. Okay. Okay. Ember, you see that this person like reaches a hand out towards your chest as some energy swells up and they're making some spell attacks at you. Unfortunately for them, it is a it is a melee, ranged or melee. Lucky for them, actually.
Okay.
I thought it just said ranged. A 14 is a miss.
Is
A 20?
a miss.
Yo! Dodged, let's see.
Weave.
40 some damage. Okay.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yo,
Yeah.
huge. Embrace madness does not work
Ooh.
on you. Okay, you see
I'm-
you see real
Hearing the name of that, I'm almost sad because I would totally do exactly that. Embrace the madness.
you see fear and then like finality, resignation to their future. This guy, no, it's not them. It's this guy. Okay, just gotta get rid of the zombie. You can't get to anyone if the zombie's in the way.
If he can't whip a zombie, he might as well quit his job.
Look, they're hurting the zombies. It's taking them a while. They're getting really low rolls. Okay, Rainier, what's happening with you?
I finally reappear.
Okay, back to the material.
Yeah, right behind this fucking mage.
I like to
And
think that as you were fading from the ethereal, like one of the shadow wisps like took notice and was moving towards you as you're like, peace.
yeah, as I appear, like the cross of the crossbow is like at this part, the back of the person's head. And we're just gonna let's see, this is at advantage.
Yeah. Dodge this, they don't. Okay, that is going to take them out. They will have their reaction when hit. I'm just double checking it. When damaged, okay. So I'll need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Does that work if they get killed by the attack?
It's when they take damage, is the
Okay.
triggering of it.
Is this a spell?
It is not a spell.
I'll use one of my inspiration for this.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But say you have a bardic. I don't know if it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Get you
give
high
it a
enough.
shot. Well, at best it's gonna get me a 16, and I don't know if that's gonna be enough. So.
Well, I'm reconsidering your note on that because it is a reaction, not a like auto triggered ability,
Oh,
and they would be
right, yeah.
dead and not able to take their reaction. So
Yeah.
you can make sure you give yourself your inspiration back.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right then. If that's my first attack.
Mhm.
So now that I'm back, boots on the ground, I'll just move this way and hit this guy as he's running. I hit 10 grand.
Mhm. Yep. Clatters. His body just rolls down into the darkness below.
Oh, that's not good too. That's also not ideal. um, hmm.
Fine.
Can I, instead of letting it roll down and send the message that I'm worried it would send by doing so, can I blood curse of binding to hold it in place? It's got blood in it. I don't even need it to have blood in order for this feature to work.
It does
but-
have blood in it. I'll give you a reminder, just in case your thought process needs this, that
Mhm.
one cultist has already fled this way.
Oh, okay. Oh,
so
yes,
if you're
I'm getting
worried
them
about,
also.
yeah,
Yeah,
if you're
okay, never
worried
mind
about an
then.
alert, someone has already fled.
Okay, then never mind.
Okay.
Did that use my feature? It did. Okay. That will be it for me then.
Okay, cool. You should be able to like reset charges or edit the charge if
Yeah,
that's
I
what
fixed
you
it.
need. Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Ember Prime.
There's a couple dudes fighting some zombies. There's this one glowy guy. I'll send a spiritual weapon after him as a bonus action. Spiritual weapon. He's glowing, right? That's fairy fire on the left.
That is fairy fire. Yes, sir. That is a hit.
Third, nat 1, dodged.
Again, dodging them. Gift still stands.
Okay, big hit. Okay, very good.
I just need to make sure I roll with advantage on everything. Forever.
Forever. Yeah.
It's simple. We roll with advantage.
And then as my action, you see the other guy that ran that way? Rainier, I'm talking to you.
I have obstructed vision, so I don't think I see him.
Yeah, you said you have dark vision 30, is that correct?
Yeah, it's limited.
Okay, yeah, he is well outside your vision range.
Okay. I'll just say he's down there somewhere.
Ember stepping forward. You have 60.
I have 60,
foot?
but if he double moved, I doubt I can see.
Yeah,
him.
because
I've
on
seen him
his
able to do that
on
twice.
his turn he was on his last turn he ran full 60 again.
Okay.
So you don't see anybody. You could take an action to perceive and see if you can hear where they are.
Nah, I'm gonna instead take my action to create and then throw a ball of fire at that guy.
Incredible.
It's still glowing. And this time I will remember my Blessed Strikes, which is an extra 1d8 radiant damage. So
Okay.
9 fire and 8 radiant.
Oh yeah, he's in a super bad way. Anything else?
No, that's my movement, bonus action, and action.
Okay. It's them. Okay. They turn, they rush towards you, they reach their hands out to try to grab hold of you. They are casting a spell.
Yep.
And you are able to just smash them in the face with their shield as they get a 9 on their roll. Just kind of like dazed in front of you.
Bad touch, back up.
Okay, Zal.
Firebolt on the one that is still very fired.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure that was necessary.
He is incinerated.
Okay.
He is inflamed, on fire, waving his hands around before he collapses to the ground, burning.
Yep, that'll do.
Okay, any movement?
Actually, I will switch to the Fool Mask. Which will give me a substantial amount. Well, not that much more movement speed.
Okay.
Can I get back? I'm gonna get in the stairwell actually.
Okay. I was gonna say it was like you can like the cask because this is all elevated, right? It's like a bar setup, right? So there's like you would have to like squeeze a little bit, but luckily you're good in small places. That's not a
Bugbear.
problem. Yeah, bugbear works as you like the cask, the space between the cask and the ceiling, you
Wrong map.
slink into, and then you leap off through.
Yeah. So I do it to give myself the extra movement speed. I can get just a little further to see if I see anything, but I
Cool.
don't think that I do.
What's your dark vision range?
My dark vision range should be the normal, like 30 feet.
Well, it's often 60.
Or yeah, it's whatever the normal bugbear. Let's
How do
see.
you
There we go.
do you not know
There we go.
what your
I know.
character does?
I know.
You have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah.
Yep. Bugbear dark vision. Okay. Yeah, well, with the 60 feet, you don't see the person that's running, but you do see, maybe like 10 or 15 feet away from you, the body that had rolled down is, stopped.
Okay.
And you do see the stairs seem to go down about like 30 feet in total, and then they're like, there's some kind of hallway heading out.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, Durham.
All right. I don't particularly like being the only living thing next to this zombie, so I
Mhm.
am going to reach out to this cultist and see if I can't pull him a little closer to the zombo next to me.
Yeah, definitely gets him. Okay. And where do you want him to get pulled? 10 feet closer to you?
If there's a spot here between them, like I can't tell if that's a door or something occupying that spot.
Yeah, it's an open pipe gateway, right?
Okay, well then we can put him right up there then.
Okay, he gets yanked. You see, like, you have almost murdered this person by pulling him. He is like grasping at mortal wounds that are his life fluid is leaking from. Anything else?
Pretty
Nope,
sure
that'll
that's
be
all
it.
supposed to be on the inside.
Okay, they keep running. Oh, the guy that you almost killed. Okay. Boy, he has to make a tough choice. Okay. 1 and 2 is try for revenge. 3 and 4 is defend himself against the zombie. It's a 3. Okay. Slices into the zombie. The zombie like just lunges forward towards the guy. He's in a bad way. Sure.
Oh, okay. It took a second. Yeah. I feel like I should. Which one's it? Yeah. And let's go for him. Nope. We're gonna go for the cultist. Cultist is a big issue. Firebolt.
That's a nat 20. Yo, the rolls are hot tonight.
Oh, that poor man. was just
Also
fighting a zombie.
incinerated into flame.
He was just fighting a zombie living his best life over in the corner. Just
Yeah.
got blasted.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. I just walk over here to really air them.
Okay. Zombie kills the cultist. Rainier.
Okay. Uh. Oh. Let's
now-
finish this. Huh?
Yeah, you only all the cultists are dead, and there's just
Yeah.
zombies and a kobold.
Yeah, I feel bad. Let's keep it. Let's clean up our mess as we're walking. You know. Ooh.
Oh my god, huge hit.
Okay, one more. Come on.
Yeah, you will dispatch it with this attack.
All right. Yeah, I would hope. I fucking hope so.
Yeah, he was a thick zombie, but that first hit, oh boy.
Yeah, there's just that one left. Shit. I'm not that fast. All right, I'll stay here.
Okay. Ember Prime.
We're going down, right? Going down there. I'll chuck a ball of fire at this zombie.
Yeah.
Are we, or are we taking a moment?
See your kobold friend jumps in the air over top of the firebolt.
Did that go through? Oh, I'm in the wrong tab. That's why. Aha.
That's a hit.
1d8 radiant.
Just had to throw the radiant on it. Make sure.
Okay. With and you are dealing radiant. The 1d8 is extra radiant damage, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. The undead fortitude is bypassed. A pre-roll is saved. He would have lived, but that shut him down. Okay. Looking around, there are no other enemies in immediate sight of you, except the kobold, which is
One got away. So do we need time or what?
I mean, is Russian going to do anything at this point? We can't catch him. Or maybe I could,
mean-
but
I'm just asking because it's less time that they have to prepare.
Or to get away.
Hello. Where'd everybody go?
Will we die if we go down there now?
Let's put this in perspective. For
I
me,
mean, I'm not doing great on resources.
Yeah, I was wrong. I had one third level spell slot.
It's good.
Don't
You
know
hid
where it
it
really
from
came
yourself.
from.
That's good. That's good that you didn't use it now. We made it through without it.
And then I have 2 and 2. 2 first, 2 second. He's like, yeah, so I wasn't losing. I don't. Mhm.
Will we die if we go now?
If he's down there, yes.
I might.
What's our other choice though?
Can I sense any like major directional movement, primarily indicating like running?
You don't sense like big swings in the movement. There's like subtle things, but he's still north of you.
Okay.
You see the illusory kobold is trying to pick up the cups of ale and grab the pieces of food on the table.
I don't want to be the reason any of you guys die again.
If we stop, more than likely they'll come looking for us, wondering why we're not in hot pursuit. But Rue might make it away. Possible.
I mean, he's the whole reason we're down here, right?
Well, yes, directly, but also it does feel like this is a good thing to clear out, considering it's a conclave directly below a major city.
I do not disagree. That is
It is
that
sort
is
of-
true.
We haven't been focusing on it as much, but it's its own separate sort of good thing we're doing.
Right.
We have a key. We have locked doors. They have keys as well, but
This is their lair, so I
All for a breather.
unfortunately,
I'd like to walk down to this door here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hear as you're running past, there was banging on all of these doors, except the one to the farthest south. And you can, now that you're next to it, you can hear it much more clearly, just banging, scratching noises.
Hello?
Bang, bang, bang.
well, that
So, you prefer not to use your words?
There's a pause, and then louder bangs on the door.
probably more zombies. There was a zombie in the first one. Down the hallway, I mean.
Well, worth checking on the off chance we might find an ally.
if it is necessary, I can run quite far and undo that running.
I don't understand what you mean.
I hold up the quantum backtracker. It's a little it's like a little 3-inch pod filled with glittering points of light with a little almost like an amulet. If I run as far as I can and I don't like what I see, I undo it.
Even if you I mean, that feels like perfect scouting to me.
It is one-time use is the issue.
Feels like a good time for that, but it's your item.
Okay, if
I just mean we're
everybody
down here. Like, I'm just gonna delete the.
Okay, I can
I'm not gonna delete the spiritual weapon.
I could sneak forward slightly and then run fast. Sorry, wrong face. Switch to the full mask. Run really, really fast, and then, if it goes bad, then I'll just be back to where I started when I started to run really, really fast.
Good plan.
Okay. If I die,
We'll count on you coming back. If
right?
you're
No,
not
there's
back,
no.
we'll know
I
you're
have-
dead.
Yeah, I have no follow up. If I die, I'm probably down there somewhere. I will. Let's see. I have at least one potion I can chug, as I'm kind of hurt. Eh,
You want something bigger?
yeah,
I can give you a bigger potion.
I'd like a bigger potion.
Okay.
It's like a bigger potion.
I'd like a bigger juice box, please.
All right. Pour it into my mug that chills drinks for you.
Throw it back.
Yeah, take a greater.
And what's the
Yeah,
healing on the grater?
Trying to. Oh, hold on. I lowered its count before rolling it. There you go, 14.
Pretty nice. Okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, so you said there is a hallway that goes down that leads out into
So you
a.
can see you have 60 vision dark feet, so you see the stairs go down like out and down 30 feet. And then there's a hallway extending out from that. So you see 30 feet of that hallway.
Okay, I'm going to start by essentially moving down in the hallway. If I think it exits out into a different hallway, I'm going to start by moving slowly and trying to sneak.
Okay,
Just
roll
so I
me.
can get a line of sight on a like straightaway.
Sure. Roll me a stealth check. Okay. Moving slowly, quietly, you make it to the end of the stairs. You're passing by the body that remains. You see it's less of a hallway, more of like a tunnel, almost carved through stone. Occasionally there's work stone, looks like maybe supporting or filling in something, and then the rest is carved. It's a bit of a mishmash of that as far as you can see. You see that there are like places for like a torch to be. There are sconces that are currently empty, so there is no current light down here, but you have your dark vision. And you can see large stone slabs make up the floor.
Okay, so as far as I can see, there's a straight shot just down a hallway off into the darkness.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Okay.
And just describe to me how you're progressing.
Yeah, so per how the thing works, essentially the way it'll have to work is I can get really fucking far. If I start to dash, which I will, to try to see exactly how far I can get, I can use an action to dash. That will be 80 feet. I can use the bonus action to. Well, I can use the bonus action at the start to cast the moment of haste on myself to double that.
Mm-hmm.
That's 160. It gives me another. Yeah, it gives me another action, which can also be spent dashing. So it's 40. Yeah, it's 160 on each dash, and it's functionally 2 dashes. So it's, I believe,
480.
okay.
Right.
I think it's
You said 160 times
yeah,
3.
it's no, there's only 2 because I can dash twice, and I have to use a bonus action to double my movement speed. So I have a movement speed of 40. I can dash and hit 80. So it's only 320, I think, because it's 2 160-foot
Gotcha.
dashes.
Mhm.
So that is the action and the bonus action and the second action I'm taking is to run forward that amount of distance, 320 feet.
Okay. And the object you're using is what? And then you activated when? What are its conditions? Because I don't know what you're using.
Let me double check one more time to make sure this thing works the way I think it does.
Yeah. What's it
So
called?
the reality spike is,
Oh, okay.
or not the reality spike, the quantum backtrack. It's a different one. Populated.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was just about to do that.
It is as a reaction. So I'm using my mask and my legs to have the maximum movement speed that I can. At any point as my reaction on my turn, I can use this item and backtrack to where I was at the start of this turn.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
Okay.
starting a turn of combat, right? And I'm initiating a thing
Yeah.
and doing this thing.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And you use it as a reaction. Okay.
Yes,
That's what I was-
only on my turn. That's the caveat.
That's what I was curious about because I was like, I heard you calling out what actions you're going to take. I was like, I don't know how you activate the thing, but it's specific as a reaction.
The problem is I have to start a turn basically of combat to do the thing.
It's specific to what its verbiage is. Cool. Okay. Okay.
Saul's going to turn into A-Train.
You begin your dashes forward, which obviously breaks any kind of stealth you were doing, unless you want to move half of that speed stealth.
Nope.
Okay.
This is scouting, getting as far as I fucking can.
Okay. Stealth breaks and you begin darting forward. About 15 feet in, you can hear, like, you feel your foot depress on one of these stone plates, and I'll need you to make dexterity saving throw as darts shoot out at the ceiling down towards you.
I have advantage because of Zephyr.
Mm-hmm. That is a success. Oh. You take 1 point of damage. Okay.
Okay. I get
rolled-
one dart in a shoulder.
I rolled very badly. Okay. Okay, cool. Launching, twisting, dodging, jumping, leaping, you are out of the way of most of the darts. The darts, you're beyond the dart trap. Continuing on, you see the hallway as you're moving forward now. You're seeing the hallway again, the same kind of structure and shape of it. You are running fully. Yeah. Your passives are that minus because you're running. Okay, yeah, you're not gonna see any of these traps coming. You hit another section where there's like a little tripwire on the floor that one of your feet snap and break it. I'll need another dexterity saving throw as like a spiked bar from the ceiling whips down towards you.
Oh,
You have-
why disadvantage?
Yeah, I was like, do you have disadvantage?
It was
The 13. So.
it was 16.
yeah.
Yeah, because you have bonuses and whatnot to it. Okay, 16. Okay, that is another success.
Fucking go Zal.
Okay, only 2 points of damage. Okay. You're 80 feet in.
Mm-hmm.
Another trap is triggered.
Mm-hmm.
There's a plate on the floor. You step on because you're not noticing any of this stuff. Your passive is far too low for it now. This one, I'll need a con save as some noxious fumes fill the hallway before you.
Take a inspiration.
Okay. Don't know if it's worth it on me, but
Oh,
okay.
Very good.
Ooh,
Very good.
Just fucking barrel through.
Okay. That's God, these rolls are so shit. That's 2 points of poisoned, and you do not gain the poison condition.
Okay, slowly ticking me away.
You come to in another 20 feet, stairs leading upward. They go for about roughly 30 feet.
Mhm.
And you, okay. You, hang on just a minute.
I'm keeping
my
track of
friend.
the amount of distance you've been saying.
Okay, good. At least
Yeah.
someone is.
Yeah. I'm almost at the end of one dash. Technically.
I love the complete honesty from Sean sometimes.
I'm just like, yeah, man.
On my count, I'm at like 130.
Yeah. I mean, you had so much movement, and it's unreasonable that this thing would be like thousands of feet away. You know what I mean? Okay, Cody, pull to scene. Okay, you should be here.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
So coming up the stairs, you see a what looks to be like, as you're coming up, you see like skulls are implanted into the stonework on the walls on the stairwell leading up. embedded in stone, just like a mausoleum in France. As you approach, the top of the stairs, you can see light from above. You can see large stonework pillars. This is a very large crypt of some kind. There are torches throughout. You see there are these pedestals with like glowing ethereal spirit orbs on them that are giving off a soft greenish glow. You see a cage here. This is the cage you see. In that cage, you see a zombified snake-like creature with many arms. And it appears to be kind of bumping into the sides every now and then. You can hear the clatter and bang of its swords as it hits the cage walls. And that is all your vision allows you.
Okay. I'm just going to try to book it to the other side of the room. The point is to get as far as I fucking can.
Okay.
And it looks like that's another. I'm sure I'm going to trigger some shit in the room, and that's kind of the point. But assuming I can run all the way across, it's another 120 feet.
Yeah.
125.
Yeah. Keep in mind the box is not like you can't move through the mail.
Yeah, no. If I have to like squeak through the side, so it's actually 130. You're right.
Yeah.
Take a 5
So
foot.
I don't even know why I'm bothering about like 5 or 10 feet.
It will start to matter soon. I'll be down at the end of this room to 60 feet.
Okay. Feel free
Because
to
I will
move your-
officially have to use my second dash to get through this room.
Feel free to move your token.
Oh shit! Fuck. Okay.
Okay. You see another cage with a vampiric-like entity, hands on the bars. Both these creatures, like, they notice you while you are here. Their eyes tracking you.
Yeah. Instead of trying to go to the end of what I thought was a hallway, I immediately start dashing into the room,
Okay.
just straight into the center. So let me modulate how much space that is. 40 feet. Okay. So I'm at 170. I'll keep moving.
You see an archway leading to another section of this crypt with a large skeletal creature laid out on the ground. Looks like a mishmash of bones, many sarcophagi, skulls fucking everywhere. It's a
Yeah.
doom and gloom little crypt.
Okay.
You do hear a voice from the north of the first room. Which your vision, you haven't seen them yet. But you do hear a voice speak out loud. What's that I hear? Crawling about.
Reaction. I don't see him, but you said it's to the north of the room I'm in.
To
Clearly,
the north
right?
of the it is pointing in the pinging in the direction. It's in this room. I'll just show you. It's coming from this direction.
Yeah, it's past. I will run to like here.
Yeah.
The second I see anything, reaction, undo the turn.
Okay. You see Rue, and you also see I don't think Zal.
I've
was
never seen
here
this
for
guy.
it.
No.
Yeah, you've never seen him. You see a man in he has robes, like he has garb similar to the other cultists, but his are clearly well made. And a finely crafted skull face that's like silvered metal instead of like a humanoid or bone skull.
I hit my Prince of Persia hourglass.
Okay.
Rewind.
Okay, very cool. I'm just gonna put you back in the hallway position. Okay.
But yeah, technically I start at the bottom of the stairs before it hit the straightaway hallway. So
back here.
I'm not sure that them up there would have even seen me leave or anything. Like,
So
I guess This
Yeah,
all happened
few-
in 6 seconds. So
yeah, a few of
whatever.
them saw you like dart forward, and then you were beyond their vision.
Okay.
You okay?
Let's find a room to sit in for a moment. I need to disseminate some information.
We're in a room.
I didn't die. No, a safer room. No, well, no, actually, there's nothing. The one that was running, I didn't see. They must have. I didn't see the one that was running, right?
You would have. I just forgot.
Okay. Yeah, I would have run directly past him.
With your speed, you guys did take a few minutes to figure this out.
He had a couple minutes to run. Like
Yeah,
he might have gotten there.
Yeah, he would have been in the room near the center, on his knees, right, that kind of thing.
Okay,
but, yeah, I just honestly forgot. I meant to remember and forgot.
Okay. Oh, I'm getting mixed up between my masks. First off, 3 consecutive traps: a dart trap, a spiked thing from the ceiling trap, and a poison trap.
And I'll let you know was it the middle one or last one that had the tripwire? I think it was
The last one was
last
the
one.
tripwire. It was the gas.
Yeah, the tripwire has been broken, can't be reset.
Technically, it would be back to however it was.
Does it undo time? It changes the action you took.
True. It said I move back in time to the start of my turn.
Yeah, you move back in time to the start of your turn. I'll let you decide then. It sounds like by the reading that it does reset the actions you've taken. So the last trap would be on again. But you do know where they are now. So
The way I interpreted it, which is what I'll stick to if it's okay, is that subjectively it is just rewinding time.
that
Like
makes sense.
I'm the one moving through time, right? I move backwards through time to when I started. The world stays fixed. I go forward in time a second and then bounce back to where I was. So yeah, I'll relay the traps. I can't really relay fully where they are necessarily because I was moving so fast, but roughly the order and where to look out for them. I'll relay the large, many-armed snake creature that was undead and in a cage, and the ghoulish thing that was in a different cage, and that Rue was there in a large sarcophagus room with a bunch of orbs and sarcophagi. I'm rapidly switching between all 3 voices for the masks and the internal voice for the telepathic bond. And yeah, that Rue was there with a guy that had a mask. Like an intricate mask.
All right. Those who
So-
need the rest, do we need it or do we go?
He's already there.
We can either wait here, see if he comes, try to catch our breath, or we potentially lose him.
I vote we having seen unless any of you know what those things are, Rue is there. There is some other person and 2 caged but fearsome looking undead things.
Is there any way through to the description for any of us to make a check as to what these creatures are?
Zal, are you able to enhance your telling magically or any other way?
I
mean,
is
can you draw?
Is telepathic bond still up?
Should be.
I can't transmit pictures, but you could probably do a better job of transmitting the words.
Last time I checked in with Sean was when we were in that big room. We're headed right into it. We took maybe 5 minutes in there, and he said we were already at 15, 20 minutes for the telepathic bond.
Yeah, it would still be up.
Yeah, we haven't rested since we've gotten down here.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long overall, even with a few small breaks.
I can't do I'll try to loosely draw, but I'm going to do it through my head so I can use my original language, which is Goblin. Easier to find some words.
Okay. The descriptors, the telepathic bond doesn't give any further weight to
no.
the descriptors. But if you want to draw, yeah, we can draw. Make a performance check for drawing. See how clear everything is.
Find out Zal's good at it, like majorly good at this too.
I mean, I'm okay.
He should be okay.
I
at it.
dabble.
Yeah,
I
he
dabble.
dabbles.
Pretty good.
I
I had a
dabble.
suspicion he dabbled.
Yeah,
a
I
bit.
dabbled.
Yeah. A very well drawn description of these things with the cage. There's even you got shadow and lighting going on inside here.
If I'll use my little notebook and rip the sheets out and set them down on the table. I'll try to give a loose map of what the distances for the hallway were like and where I think the traps were.
Oh yeah, you can draw that out and begin
Yeah.
mapping. That'll give some situational advantages to things.
Yeah. I don't think I nailed exactly where either of the other two were. The tripwire was probably the only one where I was like, oh, that snagged me for a second, right? Because the others, I just ran straight through them and dodged.
Mm-hmm. The kobolds, seeing one of the images, they are frightened by the one with many arms, and you see them hop off the table, cower underneath of it. It does take your action to move this thing, Ted, but I'm just allowing this one to kind of do its own thing.
That's
He's
fine with me.
rogue.
Yeah.
He's rogue.
He's
got a gun.
It's a rogue illusion.
He's got a gun.
It lasts until the card is moved, so as long as that thing doesn't get picked up,
Oh,
He's
he
just
lives
here.
here.
Yeah, he's
he
here
just
forever.
lives here.
Hell
He's
yeah.
here forever. And it acts as the real creature, right? It's not like a different thing.
Nice.
And there's just a kobold that lives in the
An
basement.
eternal kobold.
Eternal kobold.
I also get the Zephyr charge back because I undid what it did. I didn't think about that fact.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, I nullified my whole turn, but yeah, I will relay those as best as I can in drawing form.
Cool. Incredible. 18 is incredible drawing of this stuff. Anybody who wishes to try to figure out what the things are can make nature checks.
I'm
from-
definitely gonna slump into a chair here. I'm
Yeah.
physically back to fine, but mentally live wired.
Are these fae, fiend, or undead?
One of them
Well-
is undead.
The snake one was an undead version of a thing.
Yeah.
It was dead,
which, which won't qualify completely for your ability, but the other one will.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll roll a regular one and then I'll roll something at advantage, and you can decide what you want with that. Shit.
Yep. 9 tracks for me.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Take a second to look at my own drawing.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll apply some of that roll to your original one, Rainier, since everyone's rolling once to look at both. You know what I mean? There's no sense in penalizing you in any way, even though we're trying to help you by using your ability. Cool. Okay. Durham, you haven't seen these, but that's not surprising. There's not a crazy amount of undead in your area. And the snake-like creature is, while there are snakes, this is something that is foreign to you. Ember, you haven't seen any of these, though. You kind of think you might have heard a story, but you're just not sure. But Zal, Rainier, and Firm are able to identify each of these. And I think Zal probably comes with the discussion enlightens your mind of oh yeah, I remember this thing, The first one is a Merilith, a 6-armed snake-like. I don't know that they are a fiend. What are they? Oh, they are a fiend. Okay, they are a fiend. The description of it being undead and raised for such purposes is pretty terrifying. The second one is obviously the Merilith. From what you understand, incredibly dangerous creatures. They have the ability, Rainier, you recognize. They have the ability. They have true sight, so hiding, like being invisible, does nothing for them against them, and woe be to whoever stands next to them when they strike, because they can strike out once for each arm, and their tail is nasty as well.
And you said she's undead, right?
She is undead. Yep,
Okay.
it is. It was very clearly an undead being.
Yeah, her and the other thing were in a cage.
Mm-hmm. Separate cages,
Yeah.
based on the description.
Yeah.
Yep. And the other creature that you see is indeed a undead vampire. This one, it feels weird having it be like a vampire, but this is a Nosferatu. So we'll make it like a type of vampire. One of these guys. What a great drawing.
Wow,
Really? Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
great.
I don't want to fuck with that.
And then the Merilith.
I hate it, but
just a little girl.
I promise you, Sean, that like, if you pull up that like Nosferatu thing, I'm
Mhm.
instantly popping Wall of Light. I'll make that whole bitch shine.
Really cool. The Nosferatu are, like all vampires, pretty bad to be around in general, but they're like more wild than a normal vampire. They don't have like all the crazy abilities and everything, but they can like climb on walls, and it's not good if they bite you. That their bites are very bad. They can regenerate as well. The regeneration, Rainier, you know this, doesn't work in sunlight, and if it takes radiant damage.
Mhm.
And they're also hypersensitive to sunlight.
I actually forgot what the is it. It's like It's not Abelard. Something like that. The masked guy.
You mean like a vampire dude, or are you talking about
No,
this guy? The guy.
The masked guy, yeah.
The
Because I'll
masked guy.
try to draw the mask, although I think it was just a spooky mask, right? Like
It is a spooky mask.
that
that's
guy
for
was
sure.
for sure the furthest away from me.
Yeah, him and Rue. Yeah, you get a good description, a good drawing of the mask.
Yes, sir.
Many of you do recognize him. Well, actually, I guess only Ember and Rainier. I don't think Firm was there for that.
Was not.
Yeah,
I
this
actually
was
asked.
this is when you all were in the Albrecht Vermond is the guy's
Mhm.
name, and
Mhm.
when you were dealing with Pella and the trial with Cal and all that, he was like Pella worked for him, right? And
Yep.
he appeared and then dipped.
That's a lot. That's a lot between us and them.
Uh-huh. I mean, I'm glad I went. That would have been a fucking disaster.
We would have died.
We might have died.
Two of those are in cages, right?
They are.
Can we get past them without letting them out?
I mean, the two, Rue and this other fella, are on the far side of a room. A fairly large room, at least 200, maybe 200 feet.
Zol, do you want to make a perception check at disadvantage to try to see if you can recall detail? But because you're moving so quickly, that's why the disadvantage. Okay, a 10 is what you needed here. The last thing that you noticed before you left is near the back wall, like on the back wall near to Albrecht and Rue. There were like some levers built into the wall there. It is
Okay.
highly likely they released the cages.
Mm-hmm. I will relay that. I will say those levers are at least 150,
Way
200
out of
feet.
our reach is
It's across a large room. The two things are much closer to where you exit from the hallway. The first one there is the many armed thing. The other one is to the right, a ways sort of in the more middle of the room. Beyond that was some kind of crypt with a horse or something. Not a monster, just a horse. But then Rue and this fella were along the back wall, which from where I was on the edge of where I can see with the light, which would mean would not more than maybe 100, but that was when I was in the middle of the room. So to answer your question, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to the lever before they just pull it.
okay. Then are we just gonna retreat?
Firm's gonna raise up a hand like he's in school. Are we just trying to like find a safe place?
Yes.
Kind of.
Or are we contemplating wasting time?
Well, okay, I can confirm that the runner is there right now relaying what is happening.
So safe space.
Well, maybe. I didn't see anything besides those two monsters, the two individuals and the cultist.
Well,
If
depending
it
on how much time.
sends something
Sorry.
out here to fight us, that's preferable, right? To fighting it out here as opposed to fighting it back there.
Yes, has come down the hallway. So it looks like. So I mean, if you really want to, we could just risk it right here in front of this like hallway. And he holds up the force cube projector and he's like, "You get a whole hour. Can't get to us. Can't get out though. Might get surrounded." But
I
we're
mean,
safe.
I'm sure back there they have a portal or something they can just. It's a question of, do you think Rue would actually run right now when he thinks he's gonna win?
Most definitely. He probably already would have got us if he was not going to run.
I
We have a
mean,
few minutes to find out if he's going to run.
Do we want to take this fight or do we just want to retreat? That's what this is going to come down to.
And that's where Firm holds up hand. He's like, "That's why I'm not good at making decisions. I can follow. I'm not grown enough for decision making."
I have a singular Hail Mary that would be, I will say, deeply effective at this time. But it's one, and it
Mhm.
will not last forever.
Mm-hmm.
I will need all of you to be as capable as possible if we are to survive. And if we are not there, then I do not feel confident in taking this fight just now.
I got 5 spells and 1 counter spell.
Yeah, I mean, we've faced a lot just getting down here.
I didn't see any other way out that wasn't. I mean, obviously there's magic and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
but in terms of some broader plan, the undead seem to be handled behind us.
To that
That's-
end,
I
I
will.
think that if we were to try to brave this in some capacity, what we should do is rest in one of those rooms that we found some of those undead in, just back down this hall. barricade up, and from there I'll be able to tell when and where Rue moves to.
Yeah, if he
Oh.
tries to come out, we'll know.
I think we should either move forward or retreat. Given what Zal has seen, I can't imagine Rue would allow us rest. He knows we're here. Why would he not just send those things after us?
True. I mean,
that's kind of what I was getting at. We
it
either
would,
have to take this fight or we've got to get out. We can't stay down here. This is their lair. We don't know how many more forces they have. If we try to hole up in a room somewhere, they can swarm us and leave us with no way to get out.
My considerations for potentially holding here would be precisely what Firm has suggested with his cipher, and within that barrier, building his bubble that endures, that or the vehicle. We can rest there for a while. And as far as we know, the rest of them, they are at their greatest power as well. If we come in even half prepared, they'll destroy us.
can you throw the cube into the doorway?
Yes.
Just block that off.
Yes. Well, yes. He had to like think that through.
Or really in any hallway to block. I mean, it is their lair. There's probably plenty of ways to move around, but I really didn't see anything besides one hallway leading down to a large crypt at the end of it.
So, the way this thing seems to work is, stretch it however much it needs. 30 feet on one side, quarter-inch thick, lasts about an hour, and it'll just fill into whatever space it is. We could quite literally walk up in this hallway, pick a spot, and it'll extend until it can't, and that'll be our safe zone for a full hour.
I think we need more than a single hour, though, and that's the
I mean,
pressure point. I think.
I
Well,
don't
yeah, I
think
mean-
I think we're gonna get an hour and a half tops.
Couldn't handle it.
And my concern would be, let's say we get that hour and we are safe in this device that Firm has. What if the two creatures that Zal saw are just waiting for us on the other side of the barrier, so that when we release it at the end of the hour, we are then forced to fight those two creatures? Would we not then be in the same situation or worse than we were in before the hour rest?
That's the only reason I'm thinking an hour's not enough. If we're able to somehow find a way to rest for longer, that's the only way we can make this campaign last. Otherwise, we have to leave.
I mean, I could say I would rather fight those things not in an incredibly large room where Rue can hit us from hundreds of feet away, and this other thing can. I don't know. What does the masked man do?
Mm,
He's a mage.
Great.
bet he ain't better than me.
Yeah, but do you have any resources left to fight another mage?
Hell no. But
Right.
I'm cocky.
And
That's
unfortunately, at present, then he is better than you.
He just rolls his eyes.
as poor as it feels. My vote is to not run down there and get into this fight now. What to do after that, I'll cede to whoever's got a better idea, but I haven't seen it. They've already got it set up down there pretty well to just slaughter us before we make it far into the door. maybe we'll have a moment so Rue can get his speech out, but and then
We
they pull
also
those
have to
levers.
fear that both the Marilith and the vampire, those creatures are going to be used against more than just us. They are as placed to be released upon Bastion as the other Walking Dead were.
Probably at night too. I think they'll do it tonight.
So then we don't have a choice. We go in and do the best we can.
Firm raises one more hand. Power move. Walk in there as far as we can, pop the cube, and just make them stare at us and wait.
It ain't a half bad idea. Not a fabulous idea, but it's not a half bad one.
I mean, I'd rather do that up here.
Can we use it to trap them?
No. Have to hand it to him and tell him push the button.
Centered on you. You're right.
He might accept it. Wouldn't work out that well.
Yeah, we already tried that trick on him once.
Oh yeah.
It could trap somebody in there, but it just traps them in there with Firm.
Yeah, Firm dies as
No,
part
no.
of it.
Yeah.
Firm
I mean, it
built
will
this
last
thing.
an hour.
Firm has resistances that most of the other people don't. He'll just fireball the whole box until they just give up. You can't escape me when you're stuck in here with me. What do you need?
Yeah.
What are you dodging?
Yeah,
Nothing.
you're in here with me, buddy.
Me and my 3 spell slots.
I'm not
Five,
trapped
thank
in
you.
here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Imagine if he had all of them. I'm launching Storm Sphere, Wall of Light inside the cube, Fireball. Everybody's
Oh
getting
yeah,
blown
dude,
up.
if you were tip top, I wouldn't be worried about you at all, but you're fucked right now.
This is the real wizard problem, Dawson. The real wizard problem.
No, this wizard's built to be a tank. You don't remember?
I do remember.
You've died more times than anyone else here.
Okay, but to be fair, most of the times that
That's-
Firm has
that's not
died, it's
true.
been because I've been cocky. As Firm as a character, I quite literally have antagonized the holy fuck out of most of our enemies. The death, like the fucking, what was it? The Beholder. He had no business going for me. He was just pissed off I was doing like the triple X hump on him from on top of the fucking ceiling. He had all the reason to go after Doug and just chose not to. I'm just saying.
I'm not even
Firm-
from here. I don't give a fuck.
all right, team. What are we doing? Are we jumping in?
If we go in now,
Mm,
it's gonna be a struggle.
if we're jumping
would-
in, then I don't know that I even want to start the fight without our, second biggest gun.
He does look around. He's like, so weirdly enough, Ragnarok just sort of left. You think he's coming back?
Yeah, you see he emerges from the pipe with some zombie guts on him.
Ah, that's where he went.
Hold on. I need to understand something about.
I'll be right back. I'm just queening up.
Yeah,
I didn't
boy.
trust my ability to do hit the voice, so I'm glad you did it.
From
I
what
don't
I've
think mine was
understood,
any
it's
better,
R's.
but
I think it's R's, L's, and Q's.
Do we want to do we want to try to rest, or do we want to just go and
Okay.
My vote is try to short rest.
Hear me
Okay.
out.
Rest is better than no rest.
okay?
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Within the deck of illusions, there are 3 cards left that will spawn an actual creature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will have to try to control them.
Okay.
And once those creatures are spawned, They last for. I have to attempt to gain control of it to avoid being taxed. Or the monsters are controlled or uncontrolled. They remain for only D6 rounds until they're destroyed. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Call it off. Never mind. No idea. Bad idea. I was
Power
gonna
move.
say I can just sit here drawing cards until we get the one.
Yeah, I mean, it is possible to draw a red dragon that you control. It is possible.
Ember Prime. How many can you control at one time?
I mean, theoretically, all of them. Again,
Okay.
it's
How much do
it's
you wanna
only
risk it?
3. Well, they don't last for enough time. They only last for a D6 rounds, so it would be not. We would have to do that like at the door, basically.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting at here. We get all the way up there, right? Get all the way up there. You mad draw the cards fast as you can. Start yeeting them into the room, and we
pick
pop
up
the force
52.
key, and we just watch them deal with the terror for that D6 rounds.
How far can they move from the card?
30 feet.
The illusions can only move 30 feet. The summons are just summoned. They just
Yeah,
only
boy.
last for a D6 round.
Yeah, because the room is fucking huge. Out of
Oh, yeah.
character, the room is massive. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
actually to a
something we
pretty
can do at the door, but not up here.
it's easily like 200 by 200, maybe. Like,
And there is no guarantee, just to be clear, that the creature that I then draw once I get the actual summon card is going to be useful. There is a chance it is a young red dragon. There's also a chance I just summon us another kobold to chill with us for a D6 round.
Well, not another kobold. That one's gone. That
No,
one's gone.
there is
forever.
another kobold
Oh,
card,
there's
number
more
16.
kobolds. Cool.
Do you think you could draw them fast enough and just throw them under the door to the said room if Zal can pin
there's
it out?
no door.
Oh yeah, so if Ember Prime just throws them, just throw the whole deck in there. It's fine.
Unfortunately, it doesn't
It
work.
does
like
not
that.
work that way. I do
The
have
mag-
to specifically try to draw cards.
Yeah, it's one card at a time. Otherwise, the magic doesn't work.
Also, there is a chance that one of the cards creates a duplicate Ember Prime, which
I
the
mean,
world
if
is
you-
not ready for even for a D6 rounds to have 2 Ember Primes.
Can we
If you-
teamwork this?
If you really want to game the system, right? The magic doesn't work if you throw the deck, like just take it out of the box and throw the whole deck, right?
Mhm.
So do that, throw it face up so that you can find the red dragon card and pull that one.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Doesn't work like that either.
The magic of the
about-
deck functions only if the cards are drawn at random.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotcha.
So what about this? Let's do this.
Yeah.
Fern can
But-
use Mage Hand. I think Duran can use Mage Hand. Zal can use Mage Hand.
You, the person, have to draw. That's the cost of magic.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with drawing the cards. I'm willing to do that. We just have to do it closer so it no longer becomes a question of doing it now. So we get
Yeah,
back to the
well,
original question
look,
of
You could
short rest,
object
long rest,
interact.
or go down there.
Right.
Yeah,
To
you could
the-
object interact stack the draws between people because it's not an attunement item. So you could pass it along between people if you're trying to do that.
How far can
Um,
the cards be thrown? Like once you draw it.
30 feet.
Oh, easy. We just pass it real quick and just yeet a card in
Well-
there like Gambit.
Let's address the larger question instead of continuing to go over this specific possibility, right?
Mhm.
And I think the larger question is: do we stay or do we go?
Yeah.
Right?
I let
And-
it go.
I mean, I think we're all in agreement that this fight, particularly under current circumstances, ranks anywhere from potentially deadly to certainly deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right.
You are correct.
So I think the question then becomes, all right, under normal circumstances, no one is interested in walking into a fight that has the potential to be certain death, right? That doesn't serve any purpose particularly well, right? However, given what's gone on with Rue, right, and what plans he has for the city, right, how much do we think we're comfortable giving him more time to plan whatever he's doing on the one hand, right, versus potentially rushing in there and yeah, we've got a chance to stop him, but we've also got a chance to not exist anymore, in which case he's free to do whatever he wants.
I will say that Ragnarok and I are going to be set for this fight. I'm basically full on resources. The thing that will be the determining factor in whether we live or die is if you spellcasters feel confident in what you have left. That's the only thing that I've got in question because I don't know where you guys are at.
The only one of us, I think that, well, okay, so we'd get Arcane Recovery, we'd get Wild Shapes, right? Or no, are
Mhm.
those?
No,
Wild
that
shapes for
wild
sure,
shapes
yeah.
too.
Okay. I get Inspiring Leader and my Bardic Inspirations. I'm good on Bardic Inspirations probably, but Inspiring Leader would itself be worth it. This is substantial, like a single Merilith hit.
Uh-huh.
Storm also does get this, and we are carrying like the water squid things with us.
If we need the short rest, I can certainly use it. I won't get anything really important to speak of back, except my channel divinity, I guess. I'm moderately okay on spell slots, so I can still use the time to get some hit points back.
There is a
If we think we will be able to pull off a long short rest, though.
it's the I don't think that a long rest or leaving are going to be what anybody is willing to do. Almost equal to the time from that is the gamble gets exponential, the more time we allow them to do stuff down there. An hour is already a long time, and the situation will change down there as a result. That's part of the gamble, right? It's hoping we get better cards, but
exactly.
it's
both
just
literally and figuratively.
it's that. So weighing that out, the short rest feels like the potentially either the worst of both or the best of both, but we won't know that till we get down there. Like long rest or leaving simply, that is essentially us abdicating doing anything about this. Kind of. Because, we don't know how they move people in and out of here. We don't know what kind of resources they have in the city that are going to come back. We don't know if this shit just resets during shift change 8 hours from now, right? Like,
The evening henchmen show up.
yeah, the evening henches come up to. So my vote would be the safety of the short rest in a inviolable bubble where we could see if something is setting up on us.
Okay.
To that end, if we choose the inviolable short rest where we're hiding in a bubble, being in an open room is better than being in a locked room in some ways because we'll see them, right? We'll know we'll see them coming. They can't sneak up on us. Being in a locked room gives us the opportunity though to potentially kind of hide, though I don't think we're
Yeah,
gonna hide really well.
I'm gonna step on you a little bit and say hiding is actually invaluable to us right now because we know where Rue is always. He does not know where we are.
So backtracking and going in a locked room, closing it, and setting up the dome inside of that room.
Yeah.
That's either the best of all worlds or the worst, but the most moderate decision.
Yeah, it gives us enough of a tell if he's actually going to give a shit about us and try to find us, and gives us a lead if that's the decision he makes. So.
Yeah, that would be my vote. If we're putting it to a vote.
We are, yeah, voting. Short
Voting.
rest.
Firm is not good at making decisions.
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess the
Possible.
terms are short
Okay.
rest, long rest, or run in are the 3 initial
Mhm.
decision points.
Okay, it sounds like you have 3 decisions you can make, and as a group, you want to make it. So, 1 is short rest, 2 is long rest, it sounded like, and then 3 is run in. So, why doesn't everybody type the number of their answer into chat? That way you can all get your vote done.
Guess we could technically private roll it, but
Well, it's not for me to decide.
Yeah.
Everybody, this is your voting is just quickening
Not
the
Acquisitions
process.
Incorporated.
Yeah.
This is not anonymous.
My real question here is, if we're all choosing 1, what was the other 2 options?
Long rest and run.
Long rest.
Yeah,
and
Like
long
run
rest-
in.
run in.
Run in.
Yeah.
I'm
who
good
would-
with a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which and I know you guys didn't. You said you know he's going to want it, but the 4th option is retreat.
Yeah.
Which
I did put that forward.
it
several
is
times.
it is such a valid option out of character. Like, god damn it, it's just
I mean, even in character, this is all something that all of us have to be thinking. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, although I think part of that problem, however, is I can't imagine, given his history, that Ragnarok
Yeah,
would
no
think
fucking
that's
way.
an acceptable option. And
That's fair.
especially because Ragnarok's not hurt currently.
right, and I
Mhm.
can't imagine that the rest of us would be like, okay, peace out, Ragnarok. Good
Yeah,
luck,
see you,
buddy.
dude. Good luck, man. So short rest in a bubble of friendship.
Yeah.
Sorry, a taco truck of friendship.
A locked
is.
taco
In,
truck of
in a
friendship.
locked room. Yeah.
Locked room inside a taco truck inside of a box.
Yeah. So if we do this, we go back to the locked room that we know doesn't have a zombie in it. It has a door on the other side of it that could open, but nothing could come through if the taco truck is erected.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Works for me. Firm starts walking.
Dial in.
Which room
don't
was it,
we-
you guys?
Why don't we check this door right here?
I
Because
thought
I'm
about it.
scared there's something scary on the other side of it, Adam.
Out of character, it's because our track record with doors is abysmal.
Well, Ember Prime, what'd you find?
Ember did it. That's our Ember. Thank you.
Man, I love that sitcom. That's our Ember. So great.
That's our Ember.
That's our Ember.
It just takes us behind those other doors. So this
Making
is,
each
I'm
day.
guessing, how they feed
You-
get them into the thing. So now we know we can unlock this door.
You know
and
what would
let
have been
ourselves
really
in.
tragic? Really fucking tragic. 'Cause if we came in the side and Sean was like, "Ha, gotcha, trap door," and then like a bowling ball just started, like a boulder just started.
Oh,
rolling
Indiana
through.
Jones. Yeah.
We did it out of curiosity,
Oh.
and Sean was like, "I really didn't think y'all would take."
I
the
was
bait."
legitimately worried there would be a trap that could stop me short in the hallway, like a spike pit or something that I fall into and have to go meep, blip back to the
Oh, God.
beginning.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
like-
I thought that I thought that might be a good one in there, but I do want you to make it through. That is
Yeah.
the purpose, is to get through.
I had my perfect run that I undid.
I mean, you
I
did
I ran the best split of my life
yeah,
through
you did-
through the worst
did pretty good.
conditions and then undid it. Does the door
okay.
to our left lock? I know that it.
All the doors lock unless because you
Okay.
haven't broken these doors down,
Yeah.
so they do still
Close it.
work. Yeah.
An
Close it.
advantage to Ragnarok not being here tonight.
Yeah.
Some of these doors are still on their hinges.
Yeah. Are you locking said doors before the bubble goes up?
I feel like
Why the
Yeah.
fuck not, right? That
Yeah,
way
we
they
got
don't
the
know that
key.
we were in there.
We didn't close said door to the hallway though, so
Doors are locked. The bubble
mean-
is being cast.
I would go lock just every door that we've opened.
Okay,
in
I'm
this
sorry.
area.
I'm looking at the I'm looking at the group loot because I was gonna see whether I could like fashion something out of scrap, but what the hell is make a zombie juice?
I
It's Ragnar.
Pour it on
It-
a dead body, and it
yeah,
animates.
it's It's yeah.
Okay.
The
we all-
naming convention.
That was I'm gonna say probably named by me.
Yeah, Cody. No one else here talks like you do.
Well, it's because I called it the Bird Boy's Bigger Inside bag, which is what it's in.
Sure did.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so
And do we have like sheets somewhere that describe what Disruption Blade, Endless Coil, and Spikes of the Zephyr are? Because I've got some relics.
I
on
got
me
the
that are
Spikes of
not
the Zephyr.
useful.
They're
Okay.
his
That's
legs
right.
currently.
The Endless Coil is the rope that like
Oh right, and
makes
then
itself.
Disruption Blade is the thing that Ragnarok has.
Ragnarok has the
Yeah.
blade.
Yeah. Okay.
So we've
We
already
do have a
used-
bird. Oh, we have a token that summons a rock.
Someone's a full giant
rock.
rock.
My
Hell,
God.
But it's not
important.
combat. It's only travel. It cannot.
Yeah,
Oh,
fight.
that's
it
right.
says very
yeah.
specifically in it. It is
Sean's
not
like,
for
don't
fighting.
try me with that one.
You're
Do
Yeah.
totally
not try
right.
me.
However, that's a hell of a wall of meat.
We got
It is a big wall of.
We got 6 scimitar. Well, no, you use the scimitar's ember to make a tube, I think, from the Monster Mash in Elftown.
Oh, we've got
Mhm.
6 scimitars. That's great. We can give one to each of the
Uh-huh.
hands of the Marilith, and
Yeah, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
they'll let us go.
It's
be
a
a nice
deal.
trade.
It's a trade deal.
Yeah. Upgrade weapons. Cool.
We do have some very good healing potions that are just in there that I have not disseminated out.
You could also do some surgery and put on the mask of machine
Machine.
speaking.
That's
on
in my
something.
bag. That's in my
Yeah.
bag, and it's been staying there so far. Because
If you guys want to cut someone's face off, pretty good.
yeah,
I think that one is specifically a crown, though.
it's a crown, but it welds directly into your brain and your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah,
I did try to get it, but nobody let me get surgery. So
fiber optic cables. Okay, the dome is erected.
you're not getting the food, buddy. Sorry, he's quietly. He's like smacking my foot in my leg to try to tell me to give him this plate.
Give me that plate.
Don't worry, it covers your face. It's however bad you think it is, it's worse. Whenever you forget what it does and how bad it is, it's more gnarly.
Which one?
The fucking mask of machine speaking
I like I said, I tried
Quote.
to get it. I tried to get Firm to get it.
covers your
Yeah, stop.
face, neck, arms, and hands with a permanent silvery gold tracery that pulses with threads of light. So you just get a cool tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
good.
yeah. Like
So it doesn't fully cover your face; it just goes on your face.
It just goes on your head. Yeah. This says covers your
And
face,
in your
but
brain.
but it is the crown the guy was wearing, so it actually will be like a crown.
Firm doesn't seem to see the issue with this. Like I get to talk to machines and tell them no. The last one slapped him, and I think slapped him against a pillar. I'm pretty sure he would be okay with not happening again.
How long
Yeah.
does it take for this thing to take effect?
Oh, you have to do a full surgery. We can't do it.
I mean, it's
Not
possible.
in an hour anyway.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
it
could
is.
speed run it, see how fast it gets done.
It is possible.
We did have to use spells last time so that I didn't die.
So what I'm hearing is short rest spells.
No.
Just thought I'd point out that a lever is a simple machine.
You could talk to a lever.
Who got a point?
My God, he's cracked the whole thing wide open.
I mean, if a cage can be opened with a lever, then it too is a simple machine.
Are we not all simple?
Well,
I mean, no, we're not.
no, actually, yeah.
Not
meat machine.
yet.
Meat
Not
machine.
yet.
Not yet.
So
Why
real
is it
quick,
not letting me roll another fucking hit die here? Because I am not.
Oh, are we
Firm is
actually
the-
getting our short rest?
I
I saw
believe
people
so.
rolling.
Trying.
So I know
I
I'm at
started the roll in
48
case I
before the
do.
rest. I'm using
Yeah.
3 hit dice because the last one will fill my last couple hit points.
real quick.
But it
Can I-
depends on if we get the short rest.
Oh yeah, might want to stop before I start clicking buttons.
I mean,
If we,
You're gonna get a short rest.
Yay!
You're gonna get a
Thank
short
you,
rest. in.
Sean.
Yeah.
mean,
the
this
bubble
may-
on the locked door is a very good idea, but you're not. After about 20 minutes or so, in the bubble. Rainier, you start sensing the direction instead of north is like having slight variations to it until, I mean, you wouldn't even really notice it until it suddenly is to the east of you, like that. It becomes like northeast very fast, and then he is to the east of you, and then is now moving southeast.
Okay.
Teleport.
All right.
He has just walked by you.
Yeah.
Oh, he walked
good.
by us.
Yeah. He's walking past. Yeah.
Oh, hold on then.
Wait, like you're saying when
And that's early into the rest. Yes.
It's 20 minutes into the rest.
Okay.
Wait.
so that means if Rainier, let's say Rainier broke this down real quick, because I'm trying to make sure I understand Sean right.
Mhm.
Teleported, you said
No.
Rainier would have felt. Well, I say teleported,
No,
but
no, no,
Rainier would have
not-
felt like
yeah.
an instant shift of like direction.
Right, again, because it's direction only.
Yeah,
if
it's
he's north,
only north, and then-
she won't. Rainier won't notice it, like him passing, until he's basically passing, right? Because it's
Like,
such a
right.
minute shift, right?
Mm.
Not location, direction only.
Yeah. Okay. But then you said he said Rue, I guess, was walking left. I know this is to Rainier, but I'm trying to understand what you said.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rainier is sensing the direction that they're to the north, then to the east, and now moving southward. Right? They have passed your
shit.
location.
Well, that changes things.
I don't think it changes anything because we once again would have died if we did that. So we need to catch our breath, and we will track him once we
Mhm.
have our breath.
Look, you're being the level-headed one. I mean, like, kick
That's
the
my
door
fucking
open,
job.
kick the door open, spring the shit on him. You be the reasonable one.
Yeah.
You bring us
yeah.
down.
Yeah. I let everyone know what I'm sensing, but we hold.
Okay. Another 10 minutes, and that same southwest direction continues, but in 10 minutes you feel it becoming more east, and then like strongly east.
Mm. Be out this bitch.
We can work with that. We can do that.
He left.
Another 10 minutes goes by. He is moving from the during that 10 minutes, he is moving from the south to the southeast. And then you feel him southward. And then he is eastward. And then northward again. He's just walked by you again.
Oh.
So that's roughly 40 minutes in.
Yeah, roughly 40 minutes in.
I guess it'd be like 50 minutes by the time he gets back to us. If
He
he started
effectively
to-
did a sweep of everything we have
Uh-huh.
passed on this level, and has then returned.
And you feel his presence north, and it remains northward for the remainder.
Oh, nice. So he's the bodyguard. Great to know for when we run into him, insulting the shit out of him.
Okay.
Do I take another third level spell slot? I don't know how to use my arcane recovery at this moment.
You mean what the best choice is, you mean?
Third and a second, fourth and a first, or a whole fifth. Fifth is just Wall of Light, though.
Yeah, there probably, I don't know. They both have there's pros and cons, right? If you want to get your biggest gun, that's viable. If you're running low on all of your other guns, usually it's better to have a bunch of okay things versus one big thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Broadly speaking.
So I'm gonna take a 3 and then both of my other 2 first level spell slots for this.
Trade in
Solid
all of
play.
your spell slots for one level 8 spell.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do that.
If Sean lets me, I
Do
would
that.
love that.
8th
Yeah,
level.
I'll just roll random on the 8th level spell list, and you
Right.
can get whatever.
Sure.
Could be good, could be useless.
Very
Yeah,
unlikely
it
to be
really is.
useless. Would probably still be pretty boonful.
It could be something.
Taking 10 minutes at the end, I'll use, or not Bardic Inspiration. What am I fucking doing? Inspiring Leader. That one. But some of these might be superseded by your cooking feature.
Oh no, if you're doing it, it's
Firm.
fine because he's not gonna. If we're saving resources, he's not just gonna like cook this because this also just gives temp HP
Doesn't it
Yeah.
give some kind of resistances?
if they have immunities. So if those creatures have like immunity to water or like whatever water correlates to, I'm thinking of Pokemon terms at the moment. Then we would get like resistancy to water.
I mean, did they?
I don't know. That's a Sean question.
Yeah. Slithering is the name. Slither.
Also,
No immunities.
what are
but they-
their CRs?
There's CR3. Oh, it's not CR. It's I believe is it CR or hit dice on it? I
CR.
forget which.
You get 1d6 for creatures of CR half and lower. Well, sorry. Here, how do I
Number of
just, like-
D6 equal to the creature's challenge
There.
rating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So 3d6.
It could
13 is
be-
a solid 3d6 roll. to
Yeah.
begin with, So
Could be higher than
It
the
could,
14
theoretically.
temp.
And-
If you tried both, whatever's the highest is going to take over, right?
Yeah,
So it
it's
is
not like it'll undo what I did.
is it 14 temp for? I thought it was
Inspiring
13.
It's
Leader.
14 currently
Oh. Nice.
because of the level up.
Yeah. So possibility of 18.
But we would each have to roll it, and so somebody might get like a 3. It's funny in my mind, but
Your dice, man.
huh?
Well, it does say when the creature eats the food, they
Mm.
roll to see what they get.
That's a power move to do in the middle of a fight. Throw a plate at Ragnarok. Eat this real quick.
Eat this. But it is at the end of a short or long rest is when the feature functions. So
Yeah.
fortunately, yeah, he could eat it during a fight, but it wouldn't do the thing.
No, well, not necessarily. If I'm looking at the wording correctly, most time I'm usually not because
The wording is the first sentence in the second the third paragraph. When a creature partakes of this meal at the end of a short or long rest. That's it. That's the only sentence that matters in terms of when the effect occurs.
Why did they
So we can
separate
roll, but we would get Zols if we choose not to take because we get to pick temp HP, which one we.
Yeah, whichever's higher applies. Yeah.
So there
Okay,
really
sweet.
isn't a negative to trying, right? It's
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think we're gonna get another short rest today.
Yeah. You would have there were 3 slithering trackers. Was one of them destroyed completely?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a
Probably.
feeling it was like one of them I thought was like unmade. So you'd have like 2 dishes at maximum. So it's 2 people because it's not one dish for everybody. Each corpse is
right.
a dish. Oh, I'm sorry. That is not correct.
The meal.
Each
contains
the
enough
meal
food.
makes food for equal to your int modifier, which I think is 3 still.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's 3. Each dish is 3 people can eat.
So we could all theoretically try.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I guess all but no, everybody could theoretically try.
I'm down for it. Sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll allow this to use both corpses, but it seems specific about one corpse during the thing.
Yeah.
That's fine. Me, Ragnarok, and like one other person can choose.
No, I'll allow the 2 because you just don't get to use this that often. So since you are using it, and it's going up against something that the inspiring leader, I'm not really that worried about it. But in the
unfortunately,
future, it would probably just be the one.
Yeah.
The
Here's
inspiring
my
leader is static high enough to beat out like
Yeah.
most rolls, but
Yeah, for these little guys, if it was like a big creature,
Yeah.
then yeah.
Beat his ass. Yeah, boy.
So we're still at 14s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll roll for Wagnawak.
When you want.
I'll let Wagnawak roll for Wagnawak.
I want to have a debate, but I don't want to at the same time because it's a pointless one.
Fascinating.
I mean,
Uh,
session is over now, so.
I mean, functionally, I'm all for this, and I could go for 3 hours. But on the other hand, no.
It's a quick one, especially
Uh-huh.
considering it's me. It's just a question that I know is going to get shot down, but I'm really dumb enough to ask it.
Okay, I love this.
So I know this is a feature, and I get it has flat rules. However, I'm a chef, right? So
Uh-huh.
if I make a skill proficiency check with cook's
If you
utensils, you
zhuzh
think
it.
I can get like a +2 type addition to my roll of the 3d6 kind
You
of
get a
thing
little juice on it, a little juice, a
for making it astounding.
little je ne sais quoi, a little mustard on it.
I mean, it is pretty good. I do like that. Hang on just a second.
I really need to
Is
remember to
your
read all my spells. Can somebody
is
please be
your
smart for
vial
me?
of blood full?
All the time. I haven't used it in a while, so.
I mean, this is one of the few times where there is sources of blood in the hallway.
Yeah, you don't
Like-
have to take your own blood.
Yeah, you could just.
Oh well, the creature has to have died within a minute, so you have to do it
okay,
like
well,
mid combat.
I mean,
Which, like-
coagulation. Yeah, it's. You don't have to do it mid combat. You just gotta like. Kind of look like a freak because the first thing you do in combat ends is go over and drink somebody's milkshake.
You're squeezing an artery. Hang on,
Yeah.
guys. Let me just
Hang on.
I gotta fill up.
So I'm really bad
Um,
about this, and I've made this statement many a times. You guys seem to be very well off about remembering like everybody's abilities occasionally. And the off chance that somebody remembers this, I have this cleaver that gives me +1s to spell attack rolls and like skill checks, and I never remember to add it.
It's probably
should-
added automatically.
I haven't, no, because it's a standard thing, and we couldn't figure out how to like specifically
Oh.
only attach it to a spell
Does
attack
it
roll.
do spell attacks and spell? Okay. What about the spell saves?
No.
That's a little more important, actually.
Yeah. I could ignore half cover.
That's also substantial. That's pretty substantial.
is useful.
I just forget that I have these abilities on these things sometimes, so I'm
The-
asking for a
The
reminder.
+1
occasionally.
to the spell save is, I mean, they're both important, but that's the one that like can really matter when you're a wizard.
Yeah.
That's you got a lot of big fuck off guns that either do a lot of damage or just make things have a bad day.
Yeah, I mean the item doesn't talk about spell saves. It's just you gain +1 bonus to spell attack rolls,
Yeah.
and it gives you a +1 to your cooking checks.
Yes, that's awesome.